Test, test. All right, we got chat working, but or voice, but no chat. What's going on with chat? There we go. All right, chat's working. Welcome to chat. You'll forgive me here. I'm just finishing up my dinner. I'm having ramen, and not like just like a little packet of ramen, like a proper like Japanese style with like thinly sliced pork and a half a boiled egg and onions and the good kind. I have these packets of soy sauce in my drawer, and they are white on one side and black on the other side. And you know what else comes in a packet and it's white on one side and black on the other? Diablo sauce from Taco Bell. I grabbed the wrong one. I noticed before I put it on, but I almost made a mistake there. Oh yeah. I served in the Navy in the Pacific, and so I got all over there, man. Singapore, Japan, the Middle East. In Bahrain, I stayed at this one hotel because the barracks were full, and they have these lamb sausages, you know, because they're halal. They don't eat beef. They have these lamb sausages that were so good. Yeah, I was only there for like a day and a half. I never really got a chance to try some kebab. This is homemade stuff. I made it myself. I used, I don't know how to say this word. Indomie? Indomie. And it comes with all these different little seasoning packets and sauces and oils. I just dumped it all in there. I'm like, it's all flavor. Mm. No, you know what? But I do have some edamame in my freezer I should have used. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I believe they are Indonesian. Very easy. There's I mean, in addition to being able to go to like any grocery store or like Whole Foods, there's also a lot of places that are like, you know, little local farmers that have little shops on the side of the road that you wouldn't expect. But like, because I live in a pretty urban area, but it's rural adjacent. I don't have to drive very far to find farmland because I'm in the Midwest. And when you go out to those farm areas, you'll drive past a farm and you'll just see the farmer like Letterkenny with a little fruit stand just out in front of the farm, selling stuff to people that drive by. And from those farm stands, they end up growing like really big. There's one place nearby that it's kind of a tourist attraction now because it's so big, where you can do like hay rides and, you know, apple picking. And to me, that's a brilliant strategy. Like, no. We're not going to pick the apples. You are going to pay us to do the labor of picking the apples. Yeah, if I want to get something that's like really high quality, I would probably go to some place like Whole Foods. I try to avoid Whole Foods though, because they're just that whole thing. But there are other places, like there's a chain of groceries in the Midwest called Valley Produce that, like, it's in the name, produce, like that's their specialty. And they get some rare stuff. Like, they've got Vegemite, which you wouldn't expect to be able to get in the US, but you can get it there. And Marmite. All right. Believe me, I have thought about that. Making dishes from Everwind. Actually, like, Google how edible is lavender. So I could make that lavender kiss. Oh, yeah. The regulations are different. Especially with more, what's a good word to use here? relaxed standards from the current administration. Lavender blossoms you can put into coconut fat to retrieve smell and taste. Oh, I did not know that. That's good to know. I forget what I was watching, but it was some TV show where this guy said that his husband was a baker, and that he kept making these weird the muffins that they were talking about in this particular episode were like lavender lemon poppy muffins, and he said it was just like all lavender, that was all. He couldn't taste the lemon, he couldn't taste anything else. It was just all lavender. He's like, it's too much lavender. I don't feel like lavender is a front and center flavor. I feel like you should have another like a base flavor, like salt or sweet or buttery. And that the lavender should just be an enhancer on that base flavor, just to accentuate it a little bit. I've heard lavender ice cream is not bad. Let's see, what time is it? All right, 5:56. Let's go ahead and get started. My goal for today is I want to find a Wraith Lord. I want to see if I can take a Wraith Lord. And also, I noticed after I end the streams, I do all the boring stuff. Like, I go through my stuff and I sort stuff out and I look at what I've got. Like, I take inventory, and as you can see here, I got a big new shiny. Look at this. That tripled my damage. I was using a stone axe before. I didn't even realize I had the recipe for this, but as I was putting stuff away, I went over here and I noticed this down here, and I'm like, oh, why am I not using that? That is by far the most powerful weapon I can make. Also, I kind of caved. I caved. I went and I respect. I feel like I was just intentionally fighting a losing battle with the archery thing. It's nerfed. Like, I'm gonna wait till I'm like level 20 maybe, and then like respec back into archery when I have enough perk points and a decent bow to like make it not suck. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's just a slab. I thought that was one of those little tiny chests. All right. Well, I see a swamp island there. Let's go that way. Yes, you can certainly do that. I mean, the Wraith Lords are super easy to spot because they have this gigantic round cemetery where they spawn that you could spot from like 1,500 blocks away. Like, this island does not have one. If you come to a Wraith Lord cemetery, but it does have blue gems. Look at that. We're just landing on a tree. Yeah. Those ginormous circles are the, when you get close, it's like a round cemetery with a fence all the way around it. And there's gates where you can go in and out. It's not like when you go in there, you're trapped. But, there's like a crypt, a sarcophagus in the center. Do I have this one already? I might already have this one. I think I got most of the green ones already. Yeah, I've already got that one. I don't need the rest of that. See, if you got a decent weapon, these wraiths are nothing. Even at low level. Well, I'm kind of mid-level now. I'm level 13. I find that the best strategy to deal with them is the flailing wildly strategy. The laboratories, underground complexes. I yearn to get those numbered panels. Oh, for me, the best way to spot those is from, like, I'll show you. Because oftentimes those laboratories, they're exposed to open air. Not always, but frequently. I'd say it's like 60-40. And, so oftentimes the easiest way to spot one, if all you're trying to get is those numbered panels, is to just fly around the outside of the island. Like if you spot an island and it's got a deciduous forest, like it's not a swamp, it's not a rotten, it's like a regular forest biome, and it's got a dungeon, just fly around the outside of it under the lip. And eventually you'll see something poking out the side, and oftentimes it's those, because I think the way that the dungeons generate is it generates the main dungeon first, and then those like laboratories are like add-ons. And so it'll add on that dungeon, that part of the dungeon, after the main dungeon. And if the main dungeon is like really big, it'll have no choice but to stick that other dungeon sticking out the side. Get down here. I'll see if I can spot one for you. All right. We got 4 more of those. Got some Wraith clothing. I got a full set of Wraith outfit here now. Plus an extra set of gloves. What am I wearing? Oh, I'm not wearing gloves. Oh, look at this. I can wear my boots now. I've had those since like the first episode, because when I walked into the room with the Wraith Lord, he charged directly at me and just fell into a hole and plummeted into the ocean. That's where this goes. This goes there. All right. Oh, yeah. I mean, early on, you kind of got to cheese it because he's like, I think he's an adequate challenge for someone who's like level 18 or 20. So if you come across him when you're like 10 or 12, you're just not going to be ready. Where is that thing? Nope. Oh, those don't go there. That don't go there either. Oh, I got way more of those than I thought I did. You know, I am going to leave the rat tails here because that's really all I use them for. The rotten. let's fly around and see if we can find one of those labs. Those labs are a good place to find steamer keys. I did recognize other players agreeing that most bosses can be saved and deflected until later on as player progresses. The balance of skill difficulty reward to be respect. Other players agreeing that most bosses can be saved and deflected until later on as balance of skills different rewards to be respected. I mean, I'm very much of that kind of... I'd rather wait a little longer. Oh, look at this. We already found a Wraith Lord. I'm very much of the kind of... you know, when I'm playing, I prefer to wait until I'm powerful enough to just go in and mud stomp a boss. Which, in my main playthrough, I very much... I can mud stomp any boss in the game with almost any weapon I want. Once you're level 40, you can... And I have scores of respec potions. You were hunting the golden stuff today. On a jungle dungeon with 12 golden chests, but again, nothing. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that golden skull armor, I think is what you're talking about. I've seen it. Like, I've seen NPCs wearing it. I've never personally had it. I mean, I've got a full set of Mortivar and a full set of, you know, let me go back to the ship here real quick. And the full set of the green crystal armor, but that's only because they made it way easier to get. $30 seconds, 20, 30, 80 over 25. Take one of these as well. I mean, I might as well equip it. It's no reason not to. All right. Like, I am not, see if I have any potions that'll help me with this. Because I need every bit of help that I can get right now. Here we go. Sharp Instinct, Lethal Precision, Healing Potions, Swiftness. Ooh, I got a better Lethal Precision. I'll take that one. I fight him whenever I find him. Like, I'm going to fight him right now. I don't have a glider yet, so. I don't have, like, a... Like, I know some people have a very formulaic, like, a strategy that they use. Like, an order they like to... I just play the game and I let it come at me. This is going to take a while. Oh, I might need to cheese this. This stamina bar is brutal. And all my potions wore off already. Okay. Let me see here. No. Let's take that one for 60 seconds. All right, back to full. I'm gonna have to cheese this guy. He's like just too beefy for me. I don't have time for you right now. Go away. All right. Let's deal with these guys. Sure would be nice if one of these guys would drop their sword or a helmet or something. All right. This is gonna take me like a month. Okay, my sword just doesn't do enough damage to hurt this guy. Yeah, stick blocks are just insanely overpowered. You should not be able to trap ghosts with a stick blocks. All right, let's go get the juice. Let's have some fun here. Where did I put them? Let's go with this. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like fire. 150, yeah. 150, yeah. All right. We'll take them both. See, what does this do? 12 to 14, 10 to 12, 11 to 13. Yeah. Fire's the way to go. Don't think I have a lightning rod yet. All right. Yeah, these games are all about environment control. Where did he... There was a bird over here, right? I wasn't hallucinating? Oh, there he is. Okay. And you can't let up on this guy because you guys saw he was back to full health. He's got regeneration, so you just gotta, once you start, you just gotta keep hammering him. Yeah, I don't know why, because fighters and archers only have stamina. So it seems unfair that casters have to both worry about the charges on their staff and stamina. They have 2 resources to manage. Well, 3 technically if you count HP, but everybody's got that one. And it seems unfair that the spellcasters also have to deal with, and in addition to that, they have to split. Oh, and I just leveled. Got a whole level in one shot from that. The spellcasters have to split their stamina usage between casting spells and movement. So most spellcasters don't have a choice. They have to go into the engineer tree and take this. I should have taken that. That's what I should have taken. All right, so I am now level 14, and I now know how to make the boots. Which I think these boots, the Mortivar Lord boots, I think are better. Yeah, sometimes he'll throw them at me, but if you do like a full box all the way around him, sometimes I just try to do a plus sign where there's just one in front of him. What is... Why is this sideways? I hate it when the game rotates stuff on me. Why do I have 2 boats now? Boat duping glitch. All right. Let's take a look and see here. What we got? 14. Wait, you... And what's this one? 90. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Mortivar boots. Boots. Yeah, I'll post that later. I'll do a bug report after the stream. Alright. Oh, that was a level 2. Okay. I didn't even use my second lethal precision. Right, hold on. That reminds me. What do I need for this one? I need another iron ingot. I need one more. Oh, wait. Aren't those bars around the Wraith Lord's... Those are iron bars, aren't they? See, this guy I know I can take. In your grill. Yeah, I know they check in sometimes. They have popped into my streams before. I would rather make sure that they see it by submitting the bug report, because then that way I can just clip out the section they need to see and make sure they see it. Makes their job easier. Okay, I got 4. I think that should be enough. I mean, if we make their job easier for them and help them find the bugs, they can fix them faster, and then, yeah, that I imagine would make the turnaround time shorter between updates. They've been awfully radio silent the last couple weeks since the big update came out, and I think they might be cooking something up. Am I just not seeing it? Well, there's feathers. Where are my furs at? Are they over here? Oh, I know where they're at. There they are. All right. Time to upgrade. Oh. Wrong table. All right. Now, Let me see. Where are my healing ingredients at? That's healing. It can't be my only one. Oh, I know. There's honey. And then... what else do I usually use? Tangerines. Yes, thank you. But where did I put them? I know I've got some. Oh, they're in with the food, I bet. Yeah, look at that. We got a ton of tangerines. And there's these things. Yeah. No? Not those things? When they're ready to announce, they'll announce. I mean, I've got the ingredients for... It's a fun game. I will tell you, it's still in early access, so be aware of that. It's still under development. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the alchemy builder. No, I want potion builder. Healing. Let's see. Amber, blue resin, ent hearts. Green, no. Red herb. I could go get some red herb, but I think I've got amber. Relatively flat, yes. You might get one or two hills once in a while because certain capybara features, like there's certain items that can spawn on a capybara island that require a hill. In particular, the what's it called? The maze. There is an underground maze, and so that requires a hill. But usually if you don't see that, it's... I mean, the elevation change from one end of the island to the other is like 3 or 4 blocks. It's almost flat. There's also the, I call it the Zen maze, because it's like a maze, but it's on the surface and it's only 1 block deep, so you can't really get lost in it because you can just jump out of it. These frogs. Toads, I know they're not frogs. Let's see what we got. I heard a blade. Ah. I knew I heard someone pull out a blade. Look at this trash. I guess I could grind that up. Let me come all the way over here for nothing. I wouldn't say that has been my experience in this game. In my first playthrough, I maxed out my level in about 3 weeks. So you can figure, 40 levels, that's more than 2 levels a day. Obviously, I was getting more levels in the beginning, 3, 4, 5 levels a day. And towards the end, it was, 1 a day. But there's also things that you can do that can enhance that. There's jewelry you can find that gives you increase. There's both a ring and an amulet that can each give you bonus XP on a kill. I believe the ring caps out at like 12% and the amulet at 15%. And then there's also a shrine. I don't know what the bonus is on the shrine though, but it's, because the monolith, you can only have one at a time, and they're stationary, so you can't like really bring them with you. The buffs you get from them tend to be far more powerful than, like, say, from a ring or from a potion. So I wouldn't be surprised to find out that it's around 50%. Yeah, they'll always be at sea level. And you really shouldn't, don't worry about the terrain, because the tower, if you're looking for the capybara tower, if you're just looking for the islands, like you'll spot them easily. They look physically different than other islands. They tend to be smaller, they tend to generally be flatter. But the capybara merchant tower, the special one, is so tall that it sticks up above any hill that could possibly generate on the island. No root cellar on this one? Guess not. I want to see if I can get a few, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right. So, in this game, if you die, you do drop a portion of your inventory. Although I imagine there's going to be a toggle where you can turn that on or off, just like in Minecraft. And you get sent back to your ship. With Minecraft, you get sent back to wherever your bed was. And the ship is mobile. So, like, if I get sent back to my ship, it's just right there. I lose 10 seconds of gameplay. Whereas with Minecraft, you could be sent thousands of blocks. You could be sent to a different dimension. Exploring in the end, in particular. See, in the Nether, you can just drop a portal, walk through it, put down a bed and sleep, and then go back in and just search the area around the portal. You can't really do that in the end, because there is only one way to or from the end, and that is through the Nether, not the Nether, what do they call it? The bedrock fountain. The portal fountain that appears after you kill the dragon. Alright, let's go to the next island. This place feels pretty much dead. Yes, the end portal, thank you. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Death in this game is very forgiving. And you do have, I actually have one. There's this thing, the last chance potion. That when you die, instead of dying, you just get 15% of your HP back. And it lasts for 60 seconds, so if you're going into a really intense fight, like I probably should have used this in the Wraith fight just in case. But my problem is like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna, and you know, in the Wraith fight, I didn't need it. I didn't die. But it's hard to know if you're gonna need it until the moment you do. So you kind of either just have a huge stack of them and just walk around popping them for every fight on the off chance that something might actually kill you, or just never use them. I wonder if you can grind this up. I bet you can. No? Guess not. I thought you'd be able to grind it up to make bone meal. Alright, well, I'll just sell it then. I don't need to collect skulls. What's that in there? Yeah, and what I do, like, I don't really do it anymore. But if they raise the level, sometimes what I'll do is I'll put down a marker flag right before I go into like a big fight, so that I can find my way back to it very quickly. I mean, you've got a half an hour to get back there to get your stuff that you dropped. And look at this, another Wraith. Okay. Maybe this guy will give me something other than the boots. And see, like in this scenario, I'm going in with an empty inventory, so I have nothing to drop. And if I die, I teleport 20 blocks away. So there's not really a major consequence for death in this scenario. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Miss me. Oh yeah, monsters can and will attack you in your ship. But if you die, you reappear right next to the spot where you died, so it's like... Ooh. Oh. The Wraith got me. I mean, the the Wraith Knight. You're the one that killed me. Dang it. I just killed those guys. What a jerk. Is he on top of my stick blocks? Get down. Get off of there. Just summon more while he still had some out? Who taught you how to open doors? Yeah, I know I'm not at full health. It's just... it's faster for me to just run back into combat and fight till I die than to constantly waste healing on... I'm just gonna die again. I swear to God, like... he's cheesing me. Oh no, not my 2 bones. Okay, that thing has a much longer range than I thought. Is he really summoning more? He's just trying to flood the zone. Ah. Can't reach me now. Close one. He's just summoning them on this side of the wall now. Talk to you later. Something on Discord, huh? Oof. That first one went so much smoother than this. I mean, on the upshot, with all the Wraith Lords, or the Wraith Knights that I'm killing, I'm bound to get something. Move or die. What? Who gave you a jump key? Who pressed your space bar? Okay. Okay, I got him trapped. Ooh, an elite. You want them to come down here and get me? Ooh. I keep hoping that I pick up one of these and get that hat. Oh. Yeah, those mushrooms down there, the black and green ones that I was picking up, they have a 1 in 200 chance of, when you pick it up, dropping a unique hat that gives you poison damage and poison resistance. This mushroom right here. Similarly, when you mine ice, there is a 1 in 200 chance that the piece of ice will turn into an ice shield. It's a unique item. Super rare. I got the mushroom hat, but I had to buy it from the capybara merchant. The ice, though, I got the ice shield legit. Okay. Now let's deal with this guy. No, shoot. Not what I wanted to do. Did he summon another Wraith Knight, or was that guy already in there with him? Not him. Dang it. All right, boys, come on. Well, I got one of them. And now the Wraith Lord is probably fully healed. Start all over again. Good. Well, you thought you could sneak up on me. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, yeah. Some of those potions, they really need to make them last a little longer, though. Like, I thought it was funny that the endurance potion, which is supposed to make you last longer, only lasts 30 seconds. But the diligence potion, which is supposed to make you do things as quickly as possible, lasts a full 3 minutes. There we go. All right. Ooh, we got gloves. That is something we don't already have. And I know exactly where I'm putting this. Putting it right there. So now, I can parkour. Oh, I need more iron. Okay, we're gonna have to chop up some iron. That goes there. Yeah. Oh yeah, the gate probably gives a lot more iron than one of the pieces of fence does, huh? I should dig that up. And I bet you it's faster to dig up because I can just do this. What am I gonna do that with these? Nope. Two scoops will do ya. All right. Fire this thing up. Throw this in there and get her started. All right, I'll be right back. Back. Wow, that's a lot of iron. Okay. That is not what I was expecting. And gatekeeping is best keeping gates. All right. Yeah, I had to make a quick deposit at the lavatory. I'm actually, that was enough. That was so much iron that I'm actually going to go back to the previous island that I was on, that one, and I'm going to steal the gates from there too, because that was a lot of iron for just 2 shovel scoops. Or I guess it was 8, but still, it was 8 shovel scoops. I got 45 iron. And then I think I'm going to look for some Mortivar Lords. Because those are even though they're stronger than the Wraith Lords, they're much easier to kill because they're dumber. And they don't summon help. They have help, but they don't summon help. Was this the one? Yeah, there it is. Fire water and fizzy water. I believe that is what's known as a stamina potion. Because it lets you party all night. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go get one more fence just to make this the last one. Oh, right, I gotta grind it up still. Alright, do I have steel weapons? Or iron weapons? Can I go over here to get them? I do, or tools. I do have iron tools. Alright. Look at that. Oh, I need more rat tails. Okay. Well, that's easy enough to get. I got really good. I don't need honey. Okay. I mean, I do, but I'm using it for healing potions now, so... What does this one do? 60, 60, 60 over 30. No, we'll do this one. There it is. I don't have a lot. Do I have any green powder? Do I have a recharge station? I don't think I have a recharge station yet. Ah, here we go. Oh, I need water. Okay. Well, that's easy enough to get. Okay, I can get one of those. I believe I saw one on this island. Did I not? Oh, no, it was the other island. Okay. It was the island I just left. Yeah, there's no shipwreck on this island. Okay. On that island. There it is. Ooh, there's a Trent. A Trent. Didn't see him before. Well, that was not what I was hoping for. I got everything except the one part I wanted. I should have done an axe first. I hate this. No, because I've seen plenty, like the previous island didn't have one. Unless you count this as being close to the previous island. But I've seen plenty that didn't have one anywhere nearby. Here's a neat little trick that I discovered. It doesn't work every time, but it works most of the time. Why is this... Am I not... Oh, it's an advanced. Okay, that's why. I go back and I probably mulched up my copper one, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, it's still there. Alright. I'm gonna put this one back here for now. I forgot you need a skill for iron tools. Oh, but you know what you don't need a skill for? Bronze tools, but you do need rat tails. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put these here for now. Because I'm setting off on too many different objectives at the same time. And I need to focus, get my ADD under control. No, I got a ton of these. That's my new walking around food right there. We got some potions. All right. Not yet. Because we're not near the water, so he's going to be a lot tougher to kill. Because I'm not going to bore a hole all the way through this island. there's one. Oh, yeah, I actually have been thinking about doing that for a while. I do think that there are certain foods that are better than others. If not by virtue of the fact that they just restore more health. And more health over time, which is something a lot of people often forget, is that, yeah, 120 HP is more than 80 HP, but if I can get that 80 HP in 30 seconds... whereas it takes me a minute and a half to get the 120, the 80 HP one is better. Depending on the application. Sometimes you want it to last a long time. But the other thing is, like, and a lot of people forget that, the foods are tiered, like the runes. And everybody goes, well, who needs a rune shard? I'm like, a level 5 player, that's who. Yeah, amount per tick, exactly. Well, not necessarily, because, I mean, if there's a food that's... I mean, I guess, if you count a second as a tick, then it's a universal standard. Alright, well, this is a dead end, so I'm going back down. What does this do? I don't know, that's right. 10 coins. Ooh, some ice. I didn't see that on the way in. Let's see if we can get lucky and get a shield. No shield. Well, potions are definitely better than food. Actually, I take that back. Because they serve different purposes. So, like, if you're about to die and you need a buttload of hit points really quickly, potion is the way to go. But if you're just trying to have endurance in a fight, and you just want something that'll give you slow regen over an extended period of time, then food is clearly the better option. Like, with the Death Eater build, one of the things I often do with it is I'll combine it with a particular, I forget what it's called. It's like the Forest Rite Feast, I think is what it's called. It's like, it uses pumpkin, that blue cottony looking plant, and then like the there's another flower that's like purple and orange. And it gives you 200 HP over like 40 seconds. So it's 5 HP a second for 40 seconds. Which, A, is way more healing than any potion gives you. But all the potions are like, you get the whole thing in 5 seconds. So like, yeah, if you want to get back to full health quickly, the potion's the way to go. But this, it is such a powerful regeneration that you can pop a poison mushroom to get the benefits of the anger management perk and the fighter skill tree. And then eat that, and you won't have any of the negatives of the poison mushroom. Because it just completely counteracts it. And it is affected by the... there's a ring that you can get that increases the duration of effect by 35%. So it increases the duration of the food and the mushroom by 35%. So instead of 40 seconds, it would be 55 seconds-ish, thereabout. So you'd have nearly a full minute of 5 HP per second regen. Didn't work that time. Let's try this one. Usually it's 2 out of 3. Ah, got him there. Good. So it did work that time. And then we'll try this one. Nope. Oh, this is mining. Okay. That was easy. Man, this guy usually, like, really puts up a fight. Man, like, I don't know how thick this island is. I don't want to drill a hole all the way through this island. Oh no, it does work on potions. If you go and watch the part 1 of my shit build video, I demonstrate that it works on potions. That ring, plus the plus 5% amulet, and the this skill right here. Where is it? In the Arcanist tree? This, plus that 35% ring and the 5% amulet, they all stack, effectively doubling the duration of a potion. So the potion that I was using in that video, because I had all 3 active, it made the potion last 10 minutes. It was the level 2 diligence potion, which lasts 360 seconds. This made it last 720. No, it was 300 seconds, so it made it last 600, which is 10 minutes. Correct. In that video, I actually I had the ring, and I test the ring, and I had a 5% amulet that I bought from the Capybara merchant. So I tested all 3 of them together, and not only do they all work on potions, they all stack. You get the benefits of all 3 combined at the same time. All right. Let's see what happens if this guy cannot see me when I attack him. One more thing. All right, I'm going to give this a try. Oh, wait. I think he's weak to fire. Let's try this. What? Dude, you guys saw that, right? That was bogus. He teleported out of the cage. Yeah, I know he's got the AoE attack, but I thought maybe if he couldn't see me, then he couldn't use the attack because the NPCs seem to only attack targets they can see. I wasn't expecting him to teleport. Alright. Okay, I'm strong enough to kill those guys now. I don't have to cheese them anymore. Yeah, I think that might have been the problem, is that I made the cage too small. He was like right up against the edge of it, and I guess maybe the game like glitched the collision. You know what? I'm actually gonna... take that. Because the island's gonna delete in 4 hours anyway. So, it'll come back later. There's no reason not to now. One of those. Okay, let's go cheat some more of our lords. Alright, so I'm going the wrong way. Spawn should be on our right. Sure thing. I mean, it's been my experience that what's on top has... I haven't seen any correlation between the superstructure and the dungeon underneath. But I don't have a problem testing the theory. If there's a correlation, maybe we can find it. Let's go check that island. Got a dungeon? No, I've seen plenty of islands that have the stuff on top, and there's no lab. But then conversely, I see islands with labs that don't have anything on top. Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with that. Right, let's see, this island. Doesn't have any steamer stuff on top. But there's a hole in the side there. Well, I think what it is you mean like the steamer vaults and stuff? Yeah, I think those are separate from the dungeons. But I don't see any harm in keeping note because, you know, maybe there is a pattern. I've just never noticed it. Oh, 100%. Any kind of, like, correlation between any surface structure and a subterranean structure would be great, in my opinion, because it just makes that underground structure easier to find. Hey, no fair. Put that sword down. Your bow... I think you mean bowsprit. There's an R in there. It's my first Ice Mage hood. These things, I can up. That's the thing I couldn't remember earlier. I would love for those numbers to go all the way up to start at 0 and go to 9 so that we can have any numbers on our ship that we want. I would like to see them add a crafting recipe for those numbers. Do I have no lockpicks. I have no keys. I agree 100%. If I'm going to waste a bunch of lockpicks or a special key to unlock something, there should be something good in there. Don't want those. Is that it? The whole dungeon? I guess it is. Oh, I always do that. That's super useful. That's like the two scanning skills. This one, the area scan, I don't know what this does. I don't know how to make it useful. Like, I guess it's from the symbol, it finds you entrances to dungeons and stuff, but I don't really need that. I just look from my ship high up, and oh, there it is, and I just fly down. But this, and I love that it shows a goose. This is super useful, and you really only need one rank, because that 350 radius is huge. I don't think there are any islands where the entire island is 650. Certainly not if you're at the center. That'd be a 1,200 block wide, 1,300 block wide island. There is no island that big. Islands are like 400, 500 maybe? Like, so I could see justifying this if you're like at one end of the island to scan the whole island, but 650 is nuts. I do think they need to like bring that down a little bit. Like maybe I'm thinking like 100, 300, and 500 would be, or you know, even 246 is a lot. Or they could do 3, 4, 5. There's an idea. Yeah, they could just make the base like 400, and just each additional level makes the scan last longer. I like that. That is much more useful. Oh, I did have a key. Why am I carrying around these rods that are empty? And I'm stuck again. You do have that option. Here, I'll show you how. Alright, so you see how, like, there's spawn, right? Hold on. Let me stop going up. Alright, so check this out. Let's say I decide I don't want to be able to see spawn anymore. Just come over here and do this. And it's gone. See? So you can not only turn them on and off, you turn them on and off individually. Like, I can still see the scorpion one. So if I want to turn this one off and this one on, now I can't see scorpion, but I can see spawn. I see what you're saying. Does the life scan mode not show the waypoints? Or is it that you don't want to see the waypoints in life scan mode? Okay, well, there, like I showed you, there is already a way to turn them off. You just, when you switch to the other mode, you have to turn them off before you switch to that mode, and then, I guess that is kind of obnoxious to have to do it that way. To have to turn them off every time and then turn them back on when you're done. Honestly, if you're in life scan mode, I can't imagine... If I'm scanning the local area for life forms, why on earth would I need to know where spawn is 5,000 blocks away? Like, why are they showing waypoints on other islands when I'm scanning the local area? Yeah, I'm sure they'll refine that system. And you guys, my neighbor has this huge grill where he cooks flank steaks every night. And it's a wood charcoal grill, So my whole house always smells like the most delicious steaks that you've ever eaten. And he's given me some, and they are amazing. The man is an artist with beef. I could have swore I saw a hole in the side of this island. You know what? We're postponing this island. I want to get into that one. It's a little bit higher. But if I can find a spot where the cliff dips a little bit, because that tower right there, there's a Mortivar Lord in there. In fact, I think there might be two. Ooh, look. Look, there's a hole right here. I can just fly right up and walk in. So there's a slightly different tower that looks like that one, but it doesn't have this big open area. Like, look, you can see him right there. You see him there? That's a different kind of tower than the one that has the general in it. Oh, this is going to be such an easy fight. Alright. But I am gonna need something for this fight. Wait, do I still have my, I don't want to waste materials making a bow if I still have my other one. Yep, there it is. Uh-oh. Hey! That's cheating! I forgot he could do that. Got him. Okay. Only need to hit him once. There goes one. There goes two. There goes 3. Get out of the way, Elite. And there he goes. Alright, let's go collect our XP. Because I'm pretty sure I hit every one of these guys at least once. You want to be careful not to land on one of them, because landing on them can kill you. Hahaha. Ooh, we got the armor. Nice. There it is. Yeah. Yep. Crushing. No, I'm gonna put it here. Some of them are so deep you can't reach them. There's that one. Where's the other one? There's the other one. I don't think I'll be able to reach this one either. One of them had iron boots. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just iron boots. I've already got better boots on. What do I need? I need 2 more bronze? Okay. Boom. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Oh yes, there are some surface structures, like this particular tower here, that do indicate the presence of stuff underneath. I just don't know if the labs have such a structure. Yeah, I got another rat tail. Put those away. Sell that. That in there. Potions. I really like this look with like the Mortivar armor, but with one of the one I like the best is the Apprentice Lightning Hood. Because it's the same color as the Mortivar Lord's armor. So it matches perfectly. Alright, we do have a chest. Alright. Let's get some XP. One, two, three. I'll go collect those. I hate how they spread out as they fall. And loot dropped from enemies in water should bob up to the surface. Give it time, it'll happen. This guy was a legendary. I don't know if you guys noticed, he was sparkling gold. Elites tend to have like a pinkish purple kind of glitter to them. Legendaries are gold. That wasn't the legendary. This must have been him. Dang it. No. Where'd the legendary go? I know I saw him drop. Alright, I'm giving up on that one. Let's go see what's in that chest. Yeah. Nixithor used to say, "Force brings order. Today I see that force replaced. Order without end is only a cage without a door." Alright, we got some good stuff there. Including a new rune fragment. I'm sorry, Mr. Skeleton. Are you upset you don't have a jump button? Hey, do you take fall damage? Uh-oh. Why didn't anybody tell me I was about to die? I didn't even realize how low my hit points were. That's my bad. If the chunk respawned after specific hours, how long does it really take for drowned loot to despawn? I would imagine it refreshes when the chunk refreshes. So if you don't have that turned on, the loot just sits there forever. I don't know, I thought I did okay. I play one of two extremes. Either I just run in full, like, reckless barbarian mode, or I play, like, super stealthy, sneaky, cautious, shoot from 200 yards away kind of a character. I don't really have, like, a middle ground, because I'm like, anything worth doing is worth doing to 11. All right, now, according to my research, the other king should be over here. Yep, here's another tower. All I gotta do now is go up there and get him to follow me down here and once again plummet to his death, because there's no cliff on this side. Why fight only one? Look at this. Look at that, I just leveled. Alright, time to cheese it. Alright already, jeez. The tile trap? Oh, you mean the tile buffs. Can't reach me, but I can reach you because my sword is longer than your baton thing. Alright. I believe there's still an elite up there. There's no reason for me to walk anymore because I don't use stamina to run. Hey, hey, not cool. Oh, they all healed up. Oh, come on. I keep getting these guys so close to dead. Then they have like 12 guys join them. Well, you know what would help? If my sword wasn't busted. Yeah, towering up. It's zombie fighting 101 for sure. All right, let me sword. Ooh, I got a copper bow. When did I get that? That's not better than the other bow. All right. It's all about environment control. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, there's still some strategy to this, but I agree. I have abandoned the archery thing. I mentioned that at the top of the stream that I actually had used that respec potion, the talent renewal potion that I got last time from that one elite skeleton that I killed. And I spec'd out of archery because it's just like when I realized that I had this sword recipe, I'm like, that is way more powerful than any other weapon I've got. Where is... Hey, hey, hey. Think you're clever? We just regen my stamina real quick. See you later, anyone. I concur. If they just made the spread on the multi-arrow narrower, that would also, like, because then it turns your bow into a shotgun. The amount of damage that you do in a bow, if you could fire 5 of those arrows that do the same amount of damage, but all of them at one target simultaneously, you're back on a level playing field. Where? All right, I'm gonna have to use the stairs. There's a little. I can't find that little notch I carved. Honey, I'm home. Let's whittle this guy down again, because he's probably all healed up by now. At least that other guy's not here. See, he's not so bad when he's alone. Already have that recipe. What a waste. Ah, here's another one. Come on. No. Archery. Where do these guys keep coming from? Okay, now. If I could just ask you gentlemen to follow me right down here. Alright, I hit it once, that's all I needed. Right this way, sir? Come on. I know, you can still see me. Let's go. Come on. There you go. That's what I wanted. Right over here, sir. Just this way. Can't pull me through a wall, champ. Why are you putting your sword away? I'm still alive, homie. I can't believe that worked. can't believe he actually stepped out onto the stick blocks. All the other NPCs don't do that. I already had the boots. Alright, now let's go back and, his immortal guardians should be dead. There should be plenty of loot back there for us to grab. Oh yeah, I got a point. Master level weapons? Yeah. Ah, I should have put that in advanced tools. Oh, whatever. I'll just kill another lord and level up again. Man, they're all just getting stunned now. Get wrecked. Alright, did this guy have a loot chest around here anywhere? There's like a regular chest there. Oh, elite down there. Look at that, another respec post. Ooh, I got the shield. That's like my favorite shield in the game. See, now I need to go and find a one-handed weapon that's like made of iron so I can use that shield. Like, maybe I can lure a guard into the water and get a Ward Street Watch off it. I would love to get, right now, a Ward Street Watch. Like, it's not a great weapon, but at this level, in my current state, it would be great. Because it does, like, I think it's like 35 or 38 points of damage, something like that. Which, right now, would be amazing. Boy. Hold up. Y'all didn't tell me I didn't have my avatar on for the whole stream. I turned it off the other day because I was recording and I forgot to turn it back on. Okay, time to go. Whew, that was an adrenaline rush. I'll put this in here. Ah, here it is. I do have it. I knew I had one. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look awesome. And it matches the color of the armor perfectly. That's awesome. All right. I got a lot of the stuff I need. Including way more than enough skulls to go to the next level. See, I got a bunch of extra ones here. Can anybody tell me what a tin ingot is for? Is there even one item in the game that uses it to craft or repair? I feel like there's not. I can just sell all of this. Put this over here. I need to find a village. I've got no room left for loot. I need to sell stuff. Oh, look, there's one right there. Oh, we got plenty of time left. Oh, there's another village down there. It's kind of a small one. I don't know why all the villages at sea level are so tiny. They always have like maybe one or two shops. Looks like another one over there. Okay, so we got two adjacent villages. Yeah, I got a lot of clutter here. Gotta stay hydrated. Looks like there's like a clear spot, like right there. It's just like perfect for landing on. Oh, I stand corrected. The trees just hadn't spawned yet. Oh, no, this actually looks kind of clear. There might be some stumps, but no trees. Perfecto. Alright. Let's go empty our inventory. What do you got? Nothing interesting. Alright. You've got money, though. I will take that. You don't even have any recipes I can learn. You got nothing. Got any bronze? Nope, just copper. Nope. Look at this, tin and pyrite ingots. What am I going to do with that? This town sucks. Sell that. Sell that. Those. Not selling that. Sell those. They don't even have anything worth stealing in this town. Oh, there's an alchemist. And it's maxed out. I'm gonna have to start doing something with those staves because they're taking up too much space. What do I got? I got boots and armor. I want to get the gloves next. Oh wait. I won't leave my ship empty-handed. Because I got clutter that I want to sell. Alright, let's see. Is there anything in here I don't want to sell? Nope. Sell it all. Sell, sell, sell. 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 Sell, sell. 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 Alright. Yeah, definitely want that. And that. Which means now I can sell junk. Yeah, I'll sell that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. This is how we liquidate. This is how we do it. Pretty sure I cleaned this person out too, but I'll double check.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I see another shop over there. It looks like a general vendor, and that means another respec potion. I kind of understand why they made these like 1,000 to buy, but then if you sell them, look at that, it's only 80. Because like they didn't want it to be a store of wealth. Because if this was 1,000, like you would think that you could turn around and sell it for like 400 or 500. But then you could just pile these up and you'd just be a hoard of money there that you could just use at any time. Alright. So now we got 3 of these, so we're sitting pretty comfortable now. I decide I want to do like a try a different build or something, which I am thinking about doing later on. Let's top these off. Do I have anything else I could sell? I have 300 seconds. I'm just going to sell all of those because I know I'm absolutely going to get like a ton more of those. See, 300 seconds, that's useful. No, no. I could sell that. I don't know why I'm keeping him. I'll sell these two. I'm never going to use those. Alright. And then we'll check the basement of the church for rats. Because there's always at least one down there. Let's go ahead and just sell all of this stuff. Just gonna sell her own stuff back to her. You want to rip me off? I'll rip you off. That's a home, that's a home. Where is the town hall? There it is. There's a decently sized, easy stack of wood in the town hall basement. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, there's some more wood there. Forgot barns have wood in them too. Alright. Gonna try this one more time. See if we can get it to work. I know one of those side rooms has a chest in it, but it usually only has like string or rope. Seems like it doesn't hurt to check. I'm right here. Oh, okay. I'll just sell all of that. Cleaned you out, right? Yeah, okay. That's right, it was the general vendor that still had money. Did I clean out the alchemist? I know I bought stuff from the alchemist, but I didn't leave anything with, right? Yep, no, she's a 0. That's good enough. I don't need any more. Alright, let's go back up to the palace. Or the town hall. I don't really think it's a palace. It feels more like a boat hall or a what do they call those things? A longhouse? Let me just heal up a little bit here. 'Cause I'm about to do something real stupid that hopefully will pay off. Well, there's at least 3 guards there. Yeah, let me go down and see what this one drops. Ah, I got it. Yeah, look at that. 35 to 40. With a +1 critical strike modifier. Got it on the first try. Well, technically that was the 3rd try because I've done this in a couple other episodes. I need the rest of the village to come over here with them. I need everybody to be following me. Because then when they mass up on the ledge like that, they just push each other off. Well, where are the other town guards at? Can't just be the 3 of you. Alright, there's 4 of them now. One of them's got a helmet on. Oh, they've all got helmets on. Where's my ship? It's over this way. Need to make sure. Yep, they're all still there. Okay. Well, I didn't want the farmer to be the one to fall off. I've already got better boots. Come on, give me your helmet. Wow, that's lame. Yeah. Interesting strategy indeed. Look at his face. He furrows his brain. He's like, I'm angry. Urgh.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Yeah, these guys won't walk out onto the stick blocks. They're smarter than the more of our lords. Alright, let me see if I've got enough tin. Because I don't think I've got enough bronze to make this shield. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, look at it's way more. It's way more. The maximum on this is 8 points lower than the minimum on Ward Street Watch. Not even close. Alright. Toss that in there, toss that in there. And how much do I need to make this shield, though? I need only 2 more. Okay. We'll just grind these up. I mean, it's not the most efficient use, but it's not like I have anything else to do with these ingots. But grind them up. I really like these with a large chest on top of them. I feel like that optimizes the storage space. All right. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. I had way more than enough. Put this down here. That away. Money. Plus 9, plus 14. Look at that. It's almost double. Look at that. The rolling curves, the smooth lines, the craftsmanship, the artistry. That is a perfect shield right there. Oh, I need a rat tail. Okay. Okay, this combat music isn't going to stop until I kill this villager.
Yeah!
Oh, he had repair tools. I think that might have been the blacksmith. Yeah, fix that. Everything else is fine. Well, see, the thing is, there's not really a way to get 4 chests worth of storage space in 4 spaces. Because if you put down a double chest, the 2 spaces above the, or I should say a large chest, the 2 spaces above it are occupied. You can't put anything there. Same with a small chest. If I know that there's the oh, what are they called? The wardrobes. That's only one, and yeah, you can put them sideways, but then you're sticking them through the back wall of whatever base or whatever you're using. All right. I'm looking for town guards. So really, and I might actually make a video on that about how to optimize storage space. There's not really a way to get 2 large chests worth of storage or 4 small chests worth of storage. Right, but then you're still, if you offset by 1, you're still occupying that 1.
Yeah!
I'm talking about in a space that is 2, that's a 2 by 1 by 2 tall. Well, the most efficient use of that space is the multi-drawer, which is a full chest container with... Oh no, Capybara got in the middle of it. Sorry, Bjorn. Alright, I'll make that video next week. That's actually a good idea. Well, this combat music is going to follow me around for the rest of the night. It's never going to stop. Okay, we've got a ton of money and plenty of clear. Let me see. How are we doing? Oh, we've got enough to upgrade the size. We need to get more bronze and coal. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Waste not, want not. And there is... You guys see all that stuff down there, right? The little shadows that are being cast? There's got to be some, like, loot down there that is... Some over there. There's some over there. I don't know. There's nothing there. Nothing in the water, nothing under the water. Nothing floating on top. Oh, well. 2 by 2 by 2? I think probably I would just take that and stack them back to back. I don't... The problem is that every kind of chest has an empty space above it that you can't fill. And while, like, the drawers and stuff that you have don't have a space above, none of them have as much storage space as a chest does. So yes, the drawer takes up a smaller space, but it also holds less stuff. So you kind of have to optimize. You have to, well, kind of have to mix and match is what I mean to say. All right, let's, I need tin is what I need. So I need to go to, like, islands at about this height. Well, you don't have to skip a space with Minecraft anymore. You can put chests right next to each other. You just hold shift when you do it. Ooh, you guys see that? If we're playing a little star, that island isn't very far. Bet you can see it now. So I got Google Fiber installed this weekend. Definitely help with the streaming. So that frames that I'm dropping, that's not the connection. That's the game. There he is. Come give Daddy a hug. Oh yeah, this Ward Street watch is it's a game changer. Look at that, right at the front door. There's some tin. That's what I'm talking about. Pure Barafuco fiber. Ooh, smashing through stuff now. Ooh, the +2 bow. Okay. Stone daggers is +17% backstab. Nah. I don't think there would be a Mort of our Lord in this dungeon. It's too small, it's too low. But then again, I saw this Mort of our Lord that had this cozy little nook with just his throne and one small treasure chest and one crystal of force that he put up on a pedestal. There was his one special crystal. It was so cozy. So we can come across one of those here. Another stairs. Let's see, I can get rid of some stuff here. All right. What? That's it? Come all the way down here for nothing? One green key? Not even a little box with a rune in it or something? Nope. Haven't seen a secret path in a while. Don't usually see those in like really big dungeons. Alright, back to the ship. That's all junk. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I should start grinding some of these up. All these level 1s can get ground up. Nine to 10. 10 to 12. Wow. That can get ground up too. Grind it up. Grind it up, up. Yeah, it's something I noticed in certain, like, really big dungeons that have, like, 5, 6, 7 levels, is sometimes you'll see a wooden wall. Sometimes at the top, you'll see, like, a little lip that's got, like, a hole in it that's, like, a very obvious indicator. And when you see that lip, that it looks like it's, like, the roof from a hallway behind the wall, that's 100% guaranteed. But sometimes it's very rare you'll come across ones where there's no indicator, but there's still... you know what? I'm curious. Can you grind these up, and what do you get if you do? Nope, guess not. In fact, there can be secret rooms behind stone walls as well. Not just rooms, but like hallways to lead to, like, deeper into the dungeon. I've had dungeons, I clear the whole dungeon and I think I'm done. And then I see one of those little, lips. And I'm like, oh, there's a tunnel there. And I go dig through and there's like a whole another two floors down of the dungeon. They all start with the same stats, but you can level them up 4 times, and the defense, like, you see how this one's got a defense of 8? It'll go up a little bit. like a couple of points. That's not why you go get the pirate hat. You get the pirate hat for the lockpicking and for the stun. And you can upgrade it up to level 7, which means you can get an upgrade on 1, 3, 5, and 7. You get 4. And it'll only go to stun or lockpick. In my experience, it does not add a third mod. It's just those two are the only options. On the one hat that I did, it did once on the stun. So I think it went up from 3 or 4% up to 5. I think it was 3% and it went up to 5. Stun chance, not stun duration. It was 5%. And then the lockpick went from like 4% up to 15 by the time it was done. But that can be different. If you could get another one on lockpick, it's theoretically possible to get the lockpick up to 20. Oh, yeah. It is, like I said, for those of you that don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Aikivi? Am I saying that right? Left a comment on one of my videos about asking me why if I had played Vintage Story, and I did a little bit. It's a good game, and I do recommend it for people who are looking for a different experience from traditional Minecraft. Because, like, for me, there's 4 big games, right? There's Everwind, which Everwind is just blazing its own trail. It's I kind of put it in its own category. There's Minecraft, which is the OG. It's the original. It's the big one. There's Hytale, which is a game that was created by Hytale or by Minecraft fans. That they're like, it's like it is to Minecraft what Pathfinder is to Dungeons and Dragons. They said we're gonna make better Minecraft, and in a lot of ways they did. It's still got work to do. It's not done yet, but there's a lot of quality of life changes. The graphics are nice. It is the best way I would describe Hytale would be that if Everwind is the Skyrim of Minecraft, then Hytale is like the World of Warcraft of Minecraft. Because there's like instances and bosses. It's a different playstyle, a different experience. And if you're into that, you'll have a ball with it. Whereas if I had to pick a game to compare Vintage Story, it would probably be something like Rust, where it is more granular and everything is an arduous task. Arduous is the wrong word. It's involved. There's multi-steps. It's not like you just put some copper in a crafting table and out pops a copper pickaxe. Like, you actually have to do the work of crafting the handle and crafting the mold to pour the molten copper to, like, it's more involved. It's a little bit more realistic, more grounded. So that's the kind of experience you're looking for. That's where I direct people, is to that game. And it is kind of the innovator in the genre of realistic Minecraft. And yeah, I was the same way. I saw this demo and I'm like, oh, a free demo, let me try that. And I was instantly hooked. This game has all of the things that I like about Minecraft, with none of the drawbacks. Because, well, I shouldn't say none of the drawbacks. It doesn't have the ones that bothered me. Like, there are drawbacks in Minecraft that are in this game, but they don't bother me. Those weren't the ones that were like, oh, I hate that. And I mean, how do you top a flying ship? It's just so awesome. like, one of the things that kind of bugging me about Minecraft is I enjoy when they put out new content, but, and it is a natural progression of every game. There's not a game that anybody can name that didn't go through this. You know, Skyrim went through it, Fallout's going through it, World of Warcraft went through it, where the more content you add, Dungeons & Dragons Online, DDO. I quit playing that game a while back when they came out with the Forgotten Realms expansion. Because it just stopped feeling like the game that I had originally wanted to play. It's like, this just doesn't feel like the same game anymore. And sometimes you just kind of need a fresh start. And that doesn't mean that the old game is bad. I don't think Minecraft has, like, lost a step or anything. It's still a great game. But I don't know, sometimes you just need a fresh start, and Everwind feels fresh. It feels new. It didn't just say, all right, well, we're just going to make better Minecraft. They're like, what completely new wild thing can we make that is never been done in Minecraft before? And they said, well, what if we have flying ships? Yeah, that is a good basis for a game. Have I tried Windrose or Enshrouded? I have not. I know there's a lot of other games like, oh, there's another one, what's it called? Lay of the Land. That one looks pretty good too. But that one, I mean, that one's literally granular. Because, like, there's block destruction. Like, there's terrain destruction. When you, like, you can use, there's one scene I saw, I'm not sure if it was an item or if the character had a telekinesis power where they ripped a chunk out of a wall and threw it at a boss mob. That's getting a little wild. You should take a look at the reason that it caught my eye, the reason that Lay of the Land caught my eye. They have, like, a really good building system. Like, you can build cylinders, and it lets you, it's almost like you're building in World Edit. It's like a really, really well-developed, advanced building system. Like, they built a house, like, legit, like a really nice house in Minecraft in this one commercial. And then they built the exact same house in Lay of the Land, and it looks so much better. Because it was less blocky. And you could mix, you could have half blocks, not slabs. Because a slab is just half of a block. This is a block that is half one thing and half another. So you could have a block that was half marble on one side and the other side is stone brick. So the inside of your house and the outside of your house don't have to have the same color, and it's only one block thick. All right. So there is a dungeon on this island. I think I'm gonna clear out this dungeon. And then we'll call it for the night. I will take a look at Enshrouded and, what is it? Windrose? I think I've heard of Windrose. It sounds familiar. What's going on here? Why can't it? Oh, that's... I see. There we go. Keep forgetting I don't have like 30... Ooh, look, check this out. This is one of those buried chests. Got pirate stuff in it. We got gunpowder, we got arrows, we got charred tropical wood. I think I found a lab. Did I find a lab? Nope, no, not a lab. Did find a blue gem though, nice. Sorry, a crystal of force. Chante. Ooh, this is a room I've never seen before. Well, it's a recipe I didn't have. It's a smithy. We got weapon stations, repair stations, a fireplace. All right, so we got up to 1,000 blocks now, which means I need to add another balloon. So I think what I might do is take this stuff out, because I only need 4 engines right now. What am I using? This thing produces 71 and I only need 20. Yeah, I don't need this many engines. I don't know why I did this. Because I'm not taking this ship above 1,000. to... Oh, I might have to reconfigure this somehow. Because there's not enough room in between those two pillars. For another balloon. That's only too long. I need 3. Alright, well, I'm gonna need to do a... Because I think I know how I'm gonna fix this. But it's gonna take a lot of work. So I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot. If I do it right, it's gonna look really cool. So next week when you guys log in, I'm not gonna... I mean, unless you want me. Do you guys want me to do the remodel of the ship on the stream, or do you just want me to do it during downtime, and then on Wednesday when you come back, I just show you the new ship finished? Because I'm just gonna do a bit of remodeling on this one. It's not gonna look terribly different, but it will have an extra balloon. Oh, one block in Everwind is a 4x4 and enshrouded. Those are tiny blocks. Now I'm curious. I have to go look at this game. All right. Well, I guess I could do it on stream. So I guess I'll just wait then. Well, there's a town back there. Yeah, I guess there's something to be said for that. Alright, well in that case, I'll just go ahead and wrap things up now. And I will start the next stream with the remodeling process. I might just kind of look it over and get an idea in my head of how I want to do this. It might, because it's the final result is not going to look terribly different from what I've got now, but to get there, it's going to be deceptively complicated. So, because I'm kind of already know in my head what I want to do, it's just getting it done. And I might actually, you know what? Let's check something here a little bit. Where's my size at? So my size has already been upgraded. Because I originally built this at 25 by 25. And we're already at 30 by 30. Or 31 by 31. So I can already... I was at level 5 size. So maybe I can make the new one a little bit bigger. Maybe I can just expand the... okay, I think I know what I'll do. Alright. Alright, we'll figure it out on the next stream. But for now, thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.